afternoon, everyone. Bienvenidos a todos. As always, so good to see everyone back in action again for our Ladino 101 class. Looks like we're going to move over to Ladino 102 pretty soon. Am I correct, Karen? We're kind of getting good progress here.
Yes.
Welcome everybody as well who's joining us for the first time. So good to have you. Just a reminder, through our Sephardic Digital Academy and the Sephardic Jewish Brotherhood, as always, and you can check our website for previous courses as well at sephardicbrotherhood.com/Ladino101. So if you missed any classes, you want to catch up on previous material, you can just go to that website. It has all the previous materials posted, including the fun class we did last week on some, none of the nicest words in Ladino, but it was still a little fun. But without further ado, I'll hand over the floor to Karen, our amazing teacher. Karen,
thank you. Gracias, Etan, preciado, Lucio. Está un poco cansado hoy. Ama bueno. Bien está viniendo y bien está laborando. How are you all? I hope you're all well. Well, I'm pretty busy these days, and I'll tell you why. There are going to be 2 Día Internacional del Ladino coming up. One will be the Día Internacional del Ladino de Istanbul, and the other will be the Día Mundial del Ladino. So our Istanbul version of Día del Ladino will be on the 21st of February. And it's going to be a Sunday, and it will be at 4 o'clock Istanbul time. So it's now 8 o'clock Istanbul time, so you can calculate. It will be 4 hours before this. We are preparing, well, usually every year we do a whole day of Ladino activities here in Istanbul. We are the only country that do that, actually. We start at 11 o'clock in the morning, and it lasts until 5:36 in the evening. And it's a whole day of speaking just Ladino, having Ladino activities, concerts, theater, conferences, food, and even tea and coffee and borrecas and whatnot. But this year, you know, what do we have? We have the Maldicha Corona, which we don't like, but which has been very beneficial for Ladino, you know. So this year, we're going to have a full program, not day long, can't be, because people cannot sit in their chairs for so many hours. It will be a 2.5-hour program, and we hope that you're going to like it. There's going to be conferences, well, little conferences. Not everybody's not going, you know, people are not going to speak too long. But there will be lots of music, there will be food, even, you know, just, you know, the explanation of how something is done. And there's going to be a beautiful, beautiful sketch, which we are preparing, where I'm performing as well. And there's going to be another the Día Mundial del Ladino will be on the 21st of March. That's a month after our Istanbul one. And for that, we are a lot of institutions, we are working together to realize it. And we also have a little theater, a little play there that Tolga, I see you ask a question. No, you don't need to buy. It's free. You can make donations if you like. There will be something at the beginning to say that, you know, you can always make donations to the institution or institutions for the Mundial, probably, that organize it. So these are the exciting things that, you know, we can look forward to. Now, today, how do we access it? Well, yeah, we'll let you know. Okay, there's still time. Don't worry about it. You'll know. Everybody's going to know. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to say Wait a minute. Okay. So today is the 27th of January, right? And it is the 27th, right? Yes. And it's the Holocaust Remembrance Day. And so I wanted to start with, I'm going to share screen. What the hell? Yes. Okay, you can see, right? All right. So we start with, this is lesson 7. So I
Sorry,
thought,
Karen, we don't see the presentation. We just see the folder Lición 7. So you just have to click new share screen and click the presentation specifically.
okay, just a minute. Share. Yes, okay, now you will see. Okay, now you see?
Perfect.
Okay, good, great. So slideshow, play from start. Right. This is lesson 7. And so I thought, you know, I could do 7, 8, and 9. And then lesson 10 will be kind of a, you know, again, a fun lesson with anecdotes and great idioms and expressions that you're going to love. So, you know, after lesson 10, we'll maybe give a break for a week or so and then start 102. What do you say? Okay. I thought that would be a good idea to go on with. So 102 would be another 10 lessons, all right? Another 10 weeks. God give me strength to do it. Okay, so today, because it's the Holocaust, so we will start with the motto of the Holocaust. We will not forget. No nos vamos a olvidar. No nos vamos a olvidar. We will not forget. Or you can say nunca nos olvidaremos. But no nos vamos a olvidar is okay as well. We will not forget. All right, so I thought we could start with so there's material this week and an important tense that we're going to learn. So here's a question word, ande, where. Now, Spanish speakers, please do not confuse with donde. Sometimes you see, I mean, you hear people saying donde because we are now very much being influenced by Spanish as well. So is that a good thing, a bad thing? Linguists do not judge. So we never judge. It's what the people absorb. It's what the people choose to say. So I don't really care. But as a linguist, I don't really care. Sometimes, you know, there are always people who are purists. Always throughout history, you see people trying to purge languages from foreign elements, but that is not how it works. Us linguists, we never judge people. Whatever people want to say, in whatever manner they want to say, it's okay with us. So ande is where, and de ande is from where. Okay. So here is the first of quite an easy dialogue. Who would like to? I want 2 girls. Hands? Let it be, yes, Deborah and Suzette. Go ahead. Unmute yourselves first.
Mary, ¿de dónde sos?
Soy de Izmir. ¿Y tú? ¿De dónde sos?
Yo soy de Estambul.
Jale.
Jale.
Jale. ¿De dónde vienes?
Vengo del bureau. ¿Y tú de dónde vienes?
Yo vengo de la escuela de mi hija.
¿Dónde está tu hija?
Misha
¿Dónde está tu hija?
Ajá.
Misha está en casa con su padre.
Muy bien, muy bien. Dos más. I see Carla, yes. And who else? Miriam Sherman, yes. Go ahead.
Letting start.
Yes, Carla, start.
Mary, ¿de dónde
Not
sos?
Mary, not Mary, please. Mary.
Mary,
Mary, yes, this is, Mary. Okay,
Mary.
go. Yeah, again, repeat the sentence.
Mary, ¿de dónde sos?
De Andesos.
Ah, Mary, no, Mary, ¿de dónde sos?
Soy de Izmir. ¿Y tú de dónde sos?
Yo soy de Estambul.
Yale, ¿de dónde vienes?
Vengo del buró.
Del
¿Y
bureau.
tú? ¿Buró? Vengo del buró. ¿Y tú? ¿De dónde vienes?
Yo vengo de la escuela de mi hija.
¿Dónde está tu hija?
Mi hija está en casa con su padre.
En casa.
En casa.
Yeah.
Mi hija está en casa con su padre.
Muy bien, muy bien. Don't forget, guys, you still make the same mistakes in your homework. Yo soy, tú sos. I see a lot of tú eres, and that is not correct. Tú eres does not exist in Ladino. That is Spanish. So please, yo soy, tú sos. ¿De dónde sos? Yo soy de Istanbul. Jale, ¿de dónde vienes? And don't forget, the J letter is pronounced as J. Okay? So, vengo del bureau. ¿Y tú de dónde vienes? Bureau is office. Carla, let us start with translating this dialogue. You translate your part, and Mary and Miriam Sherman will translate her part. So
Mary, Mary, where are you from?
I am from Izmir. And where are you from? And you, where are you from?
I am from Istanbul.
Jale, from where are you coming?
I come from, I don't know what's
Bureau. Bureau is office.
Ah.
It's like the French word, bureau.
I come from the office. And you? Where do you come from?
I'm coming.
Where do you come from? Where are you coming from, rather?
Where are you coming from?
At this moment.
Right.
Ya me estás tosiendo.
Sí, un poquito.
¿Te lates?
No, no.
Bueno.
Yo vengo, I'm coming from my daughter's school.
Where is your daughter?
Very good.
My daughter is at home with her father.
Excellent. Bravo, Ijikas, bravo. Right, now we come to the second tense that we're going to learn. And this is the present progressive tense, as it is called. You don't have to memorize the name. But the thing is, I am doing, I am sitting, I am reading, I am drinking, dancing, whatever, okay? So here is how you do it. Now, you know there are three groups of verbs. Verbs that end with R, verbs that end with er, and verbs that end with ir. So here we have, this is the persons, you know, we use the auxiliary verb estar. It doesn't have anything to do with the verb to be as it is, but this is used as an auxiliary verb, just like in English, like I am reading, you are dancing. He is walking. So we are using the verb to be as an auxiliary verb, meaning as a tool to make another tense. Okay, auxiliary verbs are tools that we use to make the other tenses. But here, normally, not normally, but always, here you have the auxiliary verb esto, estar, esto, estás, está, estamos, estás, están. And then the verb, you always use the gerund form, which means for our verbs, you go by, that's the root, you know, you take out the R and then you are left with bail, and then you add ando. So with our verbs, you add ando, bailando, esto bailando, estás bailando, está bailando, estamos bailando, estás bailando, están bailando. Now with and ir verbs, they are the same. So you take the root and then you add the yendo. Esto corriendo, estás corriendo, está corriendo. Estamos corriendo, estás corriendo, están corriendo. And then with the ir, it's the same kind of, you add the same thing, yendo. Esto saliendo. So bailar is to dance, correr is to run, and salir is to go out. So esto saliendo, estás saliendo, está saliendo. Estamos saliendo, estás saliendo, están saliendo. So now, actually, you can use all the verbs that you have learned in this present progressive tense, which is really, really easy, but you need practice because the verb with the R just takes ando, and the other ones, the and ir verbs, take yendo. Okay, so that makes it a progressive action. Any questions about this? Are there any questions? Anything you don't understand? Because it's important as we go on that you ask me things that you don't understand. It's okay, I mean, obviously. I see no hands, so going ahead. So here, examples. Let us read the examples. I need a volunteer. Jake, I see you looking very handsome, so go ahead, start. And then Jane, yes, one sentence Jake, one sentence Jane.
Estoy hablando con mi amiga.
Very good, I'm talking to my friend.
Okay, I'm talking to my friend.
Está bailando con su marido.
Está nadando en la mar. You are swimming in the sea.
Yes, estás nadando, estás nadando. Very good.
Estás nadando en la mar. You are swimming in the sea.
Estamos estudiando Judeo-Español.
Estamos, not I am studying, sorry. We are studying, it should be. So there's a mistake there. I will correct it afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
And then.
Estás mirando la televisión. You are watching TV.
You in the plural though. A lot of you, a lot of people, yes. And then the last one.
Están guisando para noche de Shabbat. They are cooking for Friday night.
Yeah, están guisando. Guisar is the verb. So even if you don't know the verb, you know, by taking out the ando part, you know the root. So here it's hablar, speaking or talking. Bailar, that's dancing. Nadar, that's swim. Estudiar, that's study. Mirar, look. We don't have another word for watch, actually. So look and watch are the same thing. Guisar is to cook. Okay, so you got the, thank you, Jane and Jake. let's go on again, this time with different verbs. Can I have Alberto? Why don't you read? And Zafi, I see you there, so go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Estoy bebiendo agua. I am
Agua.
drinking
Agua.
water.
The G is very soft there. Agua. Agua.
Agua. Estoy bebiendo agua.
Mm-hmm.
I am drinking water.
Mm-hmm.
Estás vendiendo manzanas. You're selling apples.
Mm-hmm.
Estoy escogiendo escuela para su hija. She is choosing a school for her daughter.
Está escogiendo escuela para su hija. Muy bien.
Estamos rompiendo los llames. We are breaking the windows.
Yes, actually, the llames is the glass on the windows, but they can come to mean the windows as well. So llames is the pane, window pane. So we're breaking the windows. Okay, we're brats. Go ahead.
Estás comiendo temprano.
Mm-hmm.
You are eating early.
Mm.
Están prometiendo muchas cosas. They're promising many things.
Yeah, mostly politicians. They always promise lots of things. Okay.
I asked a question from the previous. I didn't understand what Jaleh was.
Here?
No. Jaleh, J.
Jaleh is the name, woman's name.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're learning the names as well. Turkish Sephardic names. Okay. Let's see. Están prometiendo muchas cosas. Marsha, why don't you read the whole, all the sentences again once more? So we just, repeat. Unmute yourself, my dear. Unmute.
I know.
Okay, good. Go ahead. Marsha, you have muted yourself again.
Okay, está bien,
okay.
está bien.
Está bien, muy bien.
Okay. Estoy bebiendo agua. Estás vendiendo manzanas. Está escogiendo
escogiendo, please.
Escogiendo escuela para su hija. Estamos rompiendo los llames. Estás comiendo temprano. Están prometiendo muchas cosas.
Okay, so let's just look at the verbs now. Bebiendo would be beber. Vendiendo would be vender, which means to sell. Escogiendo would be escoger, Marsha,
escoger.
Yes. Rompiendo would be romper. Estás comiendo would be comer. Prometiendo would be prometer. So these are all verbs. Beber, vender, escoger, romper, comer, prometer. Okay. Now let's do some of ear verbs. So I want Miriam, Eli, and Stanley Habib. Go ahead. One sentence each.
Estoy subiendo las escaleras. I'm climbing the stairs.
Estás escribiendo una letra. You are writing a letter.
Está abriendo la puerta. He is opening the door.
Estamos recibiendo regalos. We are receiving presents.
Yeah, estamos recibiendo regalos. The G's in in between two vowels. It's more like a guttural thing. Regalos, not regalos, really. Regalos. It's regalar. I don't know how, well, some people write it differently just to give the pronunciation, but we're not doing a phonetics class. So you just have to, you know, listen. So I would say, estamos recibiendo regalos. It's like agua. Agua is like the G is here, and you have something connecting, but not the G, like the G sound, but agua. It's just barely there. It's connecting in your throat, but just barely there, not harsh. It's like agua. Yes.
Estás descubriendo cosas nuevas. You are discovering new things.
Están cosiendo fostanes. They are sewing dresses.
Yes, fostanes. Fostan comes from the Turkish word fistan, which means dress. So let us have, let's see, can I see a hand? I don't see many people sometimes. Let's see. Let me pick on somebody. Betty, yes, go ahead. Read everything. Betty, unmute yourself. Betty. Okay, she's gone. She put up her hand and she went away. So, okay, who do I see? Leila, Levy, yes, go ahead. Read everything, my dear. Unmute yourself. Unmute. You don't know how to unmute? Let me see.
I managed to unmute right now. If you want, I can.
Yes, yes. Who is that? Betty?
Betty.
Just a minute. I'm going to ask Leila what is happening. Sorry. Leila can't unmute. Okay, so Betty, if you have unmuted yourself, go ahead.
Estoy subiendo las escaleras. Estás escribiendo una letra. Está abriendo la puerta. Estamos recibiendo regalos. Estás descubriendo cosas nuevas. Están cosiendo fostanes.
Muy bien, Betty. Muy bueno. Okay, so here we have the ear verbs. Subir, subiendo is subir, going up or climbing. Escribir, which is to write. Abrir, which is to open. Recibir, which is to receive. Descubrir, which is to discover. And cosir, which is to sew. So here, thing not to be confused with Spanish is the verb cosir. Cosir is to sew. Okay. Right, let's go on. So I have a dialogue. So I want a guy and a girl. So Rosie, yes, you're one. And is there a guy here who wants to read the Davut part? Igal, yes, go ahead.
Dime, Forti, ¿qué estás haciendo?
No, Rosie, that you're not Davut, you're 40.
Dime, Forti, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Estoy escribiendo una letra a mi hijo.
¿Letra? ¿Dónde está tu hijo?
Están en Natalia con su grupo. Se están aparellando concierto.
Probably it should be para un concierto. You can see that because probably there are people. Para un...
¿Verdad? ¿Tu hijo es musiciano?
Sí, juega la guitarra con un grupo muy famoso.
Juga.
Juega la guitarra con un grupo muy famoso.
¡Qué bueno! Debes de estar muy orgullosa.
Seguro que sí. Aide, déjame escribir mi letra.
¿Letras ya quedó hoy?
Email.
Email, sorry, there is something
You can see?
Yeah, email quiero decir, letras en papel ya no hay más hoy.
Very true. Okay, can you now translate, please, what you've read?
Tell me, 40, what are you doing?
I'm writing a letter to my son.
A letter? Where is your son?
He's in Anatolia with a group.
No, Antalya. Antalya is a city in the south of Turkey, and it's a great touristic city with great seas and great hotels.
Okay. He's in Antalya with his group. They are getting ready for a concert.
Oh, really? Is your son a musician?
Yes, he plays the guitar with a very famous group.
How nice. Orgullosa.
Orgullosa is proud.
So you must be very proud.
Exactly.
Of course. Sorry, of course. Come on, let me write my letter.
Hoy today?
Today.
Okay, letras quedó.
Letras ya quedó hoy. There are still letters today.
Okay.
Are there letters today?
Okay.
Oh, I meant email. Letters, there aren't any more letters nowadays.
On paper.
On paper.
En papel. Okay. So 2 more to read this dialogue. A guy and a girl. Any hands? I see Susan Barocas and any guys who have entered? Do I see a hand of a guy? Come on. Okay. If there aren't any guys, then Sima. I see her coming up. So Sima, you read.
Okay. Debut. Okay. Dime Forti, ¿qué estás haciendo?
And who was reading the other one? A girl? Didn't I say? Let's see, let me pick on somebody. Miriam, Hodara, come on. Read, you read 40.
Should I start?
Okay. Yes, please.
Should I start again?
Please, yes.
Dime Forti, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Estoy escribiendo una letra a mi hijo.
¿Letra?
No. Estoy escribiendo.
Estoy escribiendo una letra a mi hijo.
¿Letra? ¿Dónde es tu hijo?
¿Dónde está?
¿Dónde está tu hijo?
Está en Antalya con su grupo. Se están aparejando para un concierto.
Ah, ¿verdad? ¿Tu hijo es musiciano?
Sí, juega la guitarra en un grupo muy famoso.
Qué bueno. Debes de estar muy orgullosa.
Seguro que sí. Aide, déjame escribir mi letra.
Letras ya quedó hoy.
Email, quiero decir, letras en papel ya no hay más hoy.
Muy bien. Ok. Ahora quiero 2 hijicas. 2 manos. Jane, you read already. Carla, you read. Loretta and Terry. Go ahead. Loretta, you're Anna, and Terry, you're Mary. Okay.
I'm Anna. Mary, Aide ven.
Aide, ven, come.
Aide, ven. Estoy haciendo café. ¿Beberemos un café juntos?
Ah, no puedo. Tengo mucho hecho. Estoy guisando.
¿Qué estás guisando?
Estoy haciendo unas habicas. A mi marido le place mucho.
Habicas maravilla.
Sí, y al lado unas cofticas.
Y Aide, mete las habicas a cocer y ven a beber un café.
Bueno, ya estoy viniendo. ¿Quieres alguna cosa para al lado del café?
No, ya tengo unos chesteres en casa.
Chesteres, sí.
Chesteres.
So somebody was asking me, what are chesteres? I keep showing you. So here at the bottom you have they are salty, some kind of salty crackers, but they're very, very light. And we love them usually. And we make them very often. So we can have them with tea or coffee. Sí.
Atio, me enamoro. Ya estoy corriendo.
Yeah. So here is actually, of course, well, she would run because this is something very tasty. This is actually a very nice part of our culture, that this neighbors culture. So not nowadays much less, but when I was little, people were neighbors, and they always called from the balconies or from the windows, come on, let's have a coffee, or let's have some tea, or let's have something to eat while we gossip, and we talk about what people are doing and not doing and should be doing, whatever. So this is a very nice part of our culture, that we used to know everybody, all our neighbors, when I was very little. And now people, who live in big cities barely know who lives in the, same apartment that they are. But this is, a nice part. We still miss it, especially in these Corona days. Even though we're living very far apart, it's very good to come together and to have a coffee together in somebody's house. So we still enjoy that very, very much. But for a year now, we have not been able to enjoy this wonderful part of our culture. Okay, so now the two girls who read this, please, can you translate?
Am I muted? Okay.
No, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Mary, hey, come over. I'm making coffee. Let's have a cup of coffee together.
Oh, I can't. I have so much to do. I have a lot to do. I'm cooking.
A lot of work. Hecho is work.
Hecho. I have a lot of work. I'm cooking.
Oh, what are you cooking?
I'm cooking some beans.
These are actually
habas.
Habas are dried beans. Yes.
Dried beans, yeah.
Habicas.
I mean, my husband likes them a lot.
Beans, wonderful.
And some meatballs on the side.
Yes.
Yes, and some meatballs on the side.
Oh, okay, fine. Put the meatballs to cook, and then
not the meatballs.
While the meatballs are cooking,
not the meatballs, the beans.
The beans. Sorry, while the beans are cooking, come have a cup of coffee.
Yes, because they take a long time to cook.
Right.
Okay, I'm coming. Would you like anything to have with the coffee? Can I bring anything?
No, I've got chesteres in my house.
Chesters, yes.
Already. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm running.
Yeah, I'm running. Okay, so to eat these very delicious Chesters. Okay. All right. So I want two more girls. So the stars of today are Anna and Forti. I don't know why. I just chose their names. They are very good friends of mine. You will see them in Dia del Ladino. They will see both Anna and you and Forti on that day. So I saw Elsa and who else? Who else had her hand up? Elsa and can I see more hands? Because they kind of disappeared.
Susanna has her hand raised.
Who?
Susanna.
Susanna, okay, go ahead.
Ana, Forti, Forti, ¿dónde estás?
Estoy en el centro sefaradí de Estambul.
¿Qué estás haciendo allá?
Estoy dando diálogos para las lecciones de judeo-español.
Ah, qué bueno. Yo quiero venir.
Con mucho placer. Tenemos lugar para todos.
¿A qué hora es?
Es a las 2. Ahora está casi las 2. Ya están viniendo las otras.
Maravilla. Yo estoy saliendo de casa.
Sí, hay de alvermos en 15 minutos.
Sí, alvermos.
Okay, so translate, come on.
Forti, where are you?
I'm at this Sephardic center of Istanbul.
And what are you doing there?
I am reading dialogues for the lessons, for the Judeo-Spanish lessons.
Oh, how wonderful. How good. I want to go.
With pleasure. We have space for everybody.
At what time?
It is at 2 o'clock, and right now it's almost 2. The others are just arriving.
Wonderful. I'm leaving the house.
Come on. We'll see each other. We'll see each other in 15 minutes.
Yes. To alvermos, till we see each other.
Very good, very good. Okay, 2 more to read this dialogue. Hands.
Can I ask you a question before
yes,
you?
Go ahead.
In the answer of Ana, qué bueno, y yo quiero venir. Y yo quiero venir is not more as I also want to come.
I also want to come, yes.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay, so any hands? Licia and who else? One more hand, please. Come on, girls, come on. Sibel, yes, go ahead.
Forti, ¿dónde estás?
Estoy en el centro sefaradí de Estambul.
¿Qué estás haciendo allá?
Estoy dando diálogos para las lecciones de judeo-español.
Ah, qué bueno. Y yo quiero venir.
Con mucho placer. Tenemos lugar para todos.
¿A qué horas es?
¿A qué horas es?
¿A qué horas es?
Es a las 2. Ahora está casi las 2. Ya están viniendo las otras.
Maravilla. Y yo estoy saliendo de casa.
Sí, Aida, alvermos en 15 minutos.
Sí, alvermos.
Muy bien, muy bien. Muy bien, chicas. Okay, here's another one. Another one with Forti and Suzette. So, do I see any hands? Let's see.
I see Susan Barocas and Vivi Ojalvo. Also, they haven't gone before.
Okay, have they read before?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, go ahead, the two of you.
Okay. Do you care who starts? Just start.
Just start, yes, one of you.
Amigas, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué estamos haciendo hoy? El tiempo está hermoso.
Sí, mucha calor. Yo estoy sudando.
Ahora vamos a la mar.
Buena idea. ¿Comemos allá?
Sí, yo estoy aparejando unos sandwichitos.
Y yo estoy haciendo borequitas de berenjena. Frescas, frescas. Son muy sabrosas.
Oh, me enamoró.
Me enamoro, me enamoro.
Enamoro.
Me enamoro.
Enamoro.
No, me enamoro.
Me
enamoro.
Enamoro. Okay. Tomamos chayzico allá.
¿A qué hora nos vamos?
Ahora está 11:45. Yo digo a las 11:30.
Maravilla. Ya me estoy aprontando al vernos.
Muy bien, muy bien. Translate, please.
Okay. Friends, what are you doing?
No,
what do you
como
do?
está is not
Oh,
what
how are you today? What shall we do today?
Or what are we doing today?
What are we doing today?
Yes,
Yeah.
what are we doing
Present, right. What are we doing today? The time is...
No, tiempo means the weather.
Oh, the weather is beautiful. Right.
Yes, it's very hot. Yeah, I am sweating.
Sweating. Sudar is to sweat, yes.
Then let's go to the beach.
Well, actually, she says, let's go to the sea.
The sea, the ocean. Yeah.
Well, we don't have an ocean here, so it's the sea. Well, we're surrounded by seas.
True.
Yes, go ahead.
Good idea. Should we eat there?
Yes, I am fixing some little sandwiches.
I'm aparejar is to prepare, so I'm preparing.
I am preparing.
And I am making borequitas of eggplant.
Yes. Borequitas de berenjena, they are like the very, very popular, very famous, and very, very delicious kind of things that we eat. Difficult to make because it takes a lot of time. But thankfully, there are a lot of ladies who are now doing catering as a job, so we don't get to miss these wonderful tastes. Maybe, you know, I will kind of give you a presentation on the food, you know, what we like to do and things like that. So let's keep that in mind as something to look forward to. Okay, go ahead. So, estoy haciendo borequitas de berenjena.
Fresh. They are very delicious.
Oh, I love them. We'll drink a little tea there.
At what time are we going?
Right now, it's 1:45.
No.
No.
11 is what?
11.
Manco un cuarto.
Oh, so 11:15.
No.
No, was it?
Manco is lax.
Oh, so 11:15.
11:45, yes.
Okay, 11:45.
That was lesson number 5.
Yeah.
Go over it.
I said
11:30.
11:30. Or let's, yeah.
Beautiful. I'm getting ready.
Actually, it's wonderful. Maravilla, wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. I'm getting ready to see you.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, so now we come to, you know, types of persons. So, blondo, blonda, is a blonde person. Moreno, morena, obviously, you know, you always have to think of the gender of that person. Brunette. Rubio, rubia, redheaded. Alto, alta, tall. Bashiko, bashika, short. Godro, godra, fat. Delgado, delgada, thin or slim. It's the same thing. Hermoso, hermosa, beautiful. Feo, fea, ugly. Or we can also say blonde, con ojos blues, pretos, verdes. Con ojos blues with blue eyes, con ojos pretos with black eyes, con ojos verdes with green eyes. Con cabellos, cabello is hair. Con cabellos largos, with long hair, con cabellos curtos, and here hair, you see that it is in plural form. So not like in English. Con cabellos curtos, short, con cabellos pretos, black, black hair, con cabellos rubios, red hair, con cabellos blondos, blonde hair. Okay, so as you can see, even in Spanish today, it is el pelo and it is hair in singular, but in Ladino, it is cabellos. So it's plural, lots of them. So all you have to do is memorize these words. As you can see, there are a lot of things to memorize this week. Please, when you kind of study, just go over the slides again and try to memorize, you know, the way, because I give you a lot of dialogues, you see a lot of sentence examples, and it is much better to learn the sentences themselves if you try to memorize the sentences and work with somebody, for example, on WhatsApp or something. If you work with somebody on the sentences, and then you will see that you will have the memories of the sentences in your head automatically. That's what reading does, actually. And try to read a lot more. I see a lot of you have subscribed to El Amanecer, but you can also read the short story books or anecdote books or short stories of Matilda Cohen Serrano's books. We have 4 that have been published already. You know, the spicy ones I read last week, and there are a lot more beautiful, beautiful stories. They are short, so they are easy to handle, you see. So if you read a lot, and there are among you students of mine from the past to whom I taught English, I always emphasized reading. If you really want to learn a language, you have to read in that language and practice as much as possible. So the way you are going to practice your Ladino, today there are a lot of videos online on YouTube, and you can have a lot of practice just listening so that your ears will be filled up with the language. It's wonderful today to see how much material actually exists. Go to YouTube, you know, just write Ladino and you will see. I mean, it's just wonderful. Okay, so okay, let's make sentences now when you're describing a person. So who would like to read these sentences? Do I see a hand? Do I see any hands? Oops, sorry, I can't. Okay, but you already read. You also already read. Riva, okay, go ahead. Read everything.
Hi. Oh, we just changed it? Okay. Okay. Davut es moreno y alto con ojos verdes. Cibel es alta y delgada con cabellos rubios. Esther es bajica y godrica con ojos blues. Sara es blonda con ojos pretos. Maurice es rubio, con cabellos rubios y ojos verdes.
Muy bien. Translate.
David is with brown.
No, he is, well, what do you say? He's dark? Moreno?
Dark. Okay, dark. And I don't know, I forgot the word. Tall with green eyes. Sibel is tall and thin with red hair.
Very good.
Esther is short and fat with blue eyes.
Well, as you know, we don't say fat usually because it's kind of, yeah. So Godrika. So we kind of say it in a diminutive form. Diminutive form. Godrika, you know, chubby, yes, chubby, let us say, yeah.
Okay. Sarah is blonde with black eyes. Maurice is with red hair and green eyes.
Okay, very good. Excellent. So, okay, so here is a dialogue between Dora and Seifi. They are real people, actually. Seifi is, well, he's going to take part in our Day of Ladino. He's a dentist, actually, but he's a very, very, very talented artist as well. He loves the cinema, he loves films, and you will see films, two little films that he made himself during this Corona time. So, Seifi is a very so he's a dentist. So here's Dora going to Seifi to have her teeth looked at. So who is going to read? Do I have any hands? Any hands? Elaine, yes, Elaine. You read Dora, and is there a guy brave enough to read Seifi? Come on, guys. Tolga Han, yes, go ahead.
So should I start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Buenos días, Seifi. Me alegro de verte. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bueno. Bendicho el Dio. ¿Qué estás haciendo aquí, Dora?
Bendicho el Dio. It's Dio. God, Dio. It's not Dio. It's Dio.
Dio. Bendicho el Dio. ¿Qué estás haciendo aquí, Dora?
Te estoy esperando.
¿Y de qué me estás esperando?
¿De qué me estás esperando? Oh, sorry, there should have been a question mark there. ¿De qué? Why? Why are you waiting?
Okay. ¿Y de qué me estás esperando?
No, it's not de qué, it's de qué.
¿De qué me estás esperando?
Tengo mucho dolor en los dientes.
Oh, qué negro. Ven, veremos qué tienes en los dientes.
Muchas gracias. ¿Me puedes dar un calmante?
Abre la boca. Oh, aquí hay problemas en 3 dientes.
Okay, she's there. You know, he's trying to look. Okay.
Sí, ya sé. Te está doliendo mucho.
¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Te estoy quitando un diente. Ahora, ¿cómo estás?
Sí, estoy mucho mejor. Mejor. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Okay, poor woman. She took out her tooth. Okay, let's translate.
Buenos días, Seifi. Good morning, good day, Seifi. Me alegro de verte. I'm glad to see you. How are you?
Very good. Thank God. What are you doing here, Dora?
I'm waiting for you.
And why are you waiting for me?
I have a lot of pain in my teeth.
How bad? Ven veremos qué tienes en los... I need help here.
Okay, then come, veremos.
Come.
Let us see.
Okay, come and let us see what you have in your teeth.
Perfect.
Thank you very much. Can you give me what's calmante?
Calmante.
Calmante.
Calm me down. Well, painkiller actually.
Okay. Can you give me anything to calm me down?
Open your
Calm
mouth.
the pain. So obviously she means obviously it's a painkiller. Calmante. Yes.
Open your mouth. Open the mouth.
Well, actually, yes, you say abre la puerta, but abre la boca, but it's open your mouth.
Yeah, open your mouth. Here there are problems in 3 teeth.
And she's exasperated. She's in pain.
Yeah, she can't answer obviously because she's got her mouth open.
Okay. Yes. I know.
I know.
It hurts. It hurts a lot.
What are you doing?
Entiendo.
Quitar is to take out. To take.
I'm taking one tooth. Now how are you now?
I'm much better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Poor woman. Well, that's what you get when you go to the dentist. Okay. So shall we read it again? I think we should act it as well. Like saying, or what are you doing? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Just let's act a little bit. Okay, 2 hands, the dentist and the poor Dora. Who wants to read? Noah, yes, Noah. And who else? Is there a guy who wants to play the dentist? No guy? So I can see somebody. Leila, yes, we didn't get to hear you.
Okay, I can unmute now. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Leila, you're the dentist, Seifi, and who was first?
Okay, Dora.
Dora. Yes.
Yeah. Buenos días, Seifi. Me alegro de verte. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bueno, bendito el Dios. ¿Qué estás haciendo aquí, Dora?
Te estoy esperando.
¿Y de qué me estás esperando?
No, again, ¿de qué?
¿De qué? No. ¿Y de qué me estás esperando?
Tengo mucho dolor en los dientes.
Ven, veremos qué tienes en los dientes.
Muchas gracias. ¿Me puedo dar un calmante?
Me puedes dar.
Okay. Muchas gracias. ¿Me puedes dar un calmante?
Abre la boca. Aquí hay problemas en 3 dientes. Sí, ya sé. Te está doliendo mucho.
¿Qué está haciendo?
Te está quitando un diente. Ahora, ¿cómo estás?
Sí, mucho mejor. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Very good. We have actresses in our group. Excellent. I love it. Yeah, it's great to have fun. Come on. Okay, we're learning, we're having fun. Okay, so now another dialogue. Let us read. So these are all from the, from what we have learned. Okay, so go ahead. So who is going to read? Again, a guy and a girl would be nice. So who is volunteering? Let's see. Any hands? Do I see any hands? If not, Jane, okay. Okay, go ahead. And Sara Berujil. Okay, go ahead.
¿Dónde está tu marido, Mary?
Está en un concierto de música clásica. ¿Le place la música?
De música clásica.
De música clásica. ¿Le place la música?
¿Y tú? ¿No te place la música?
Sí, ma hoy estoy guisando para la noche. Tenemos musafires.
¿Qué estás guisando?
Almodote de calabaza, enchinadas, salata y coftes con patatas al horno.
Oh, menú maravilloso. A mí me place mucho almodrote de calabaza. ¿Qué es almodrote?
Yes, we're coming to that.
Okay.
Sí, en mi casa a todos les place el almodrote.
Les place.
Les place el almodrote.
Salud y verja que vos se haga.
Merci mucho.
Okay, so now here you have the names of a lot of food, of plates, of dishes. So almodrote, we have in the Turkish Sephardic cuisine, if you like, we have a lot of almodrotes. Now, we use a lot of vegetables in our cooking, and calabaza is courgettes. So what we do is we make flans of these vegetables. So calabaza, if it's courgettes, sorry? Oh, okay, somebody left his thing unmuted. Okay, so calabaza, almodrote de calabaza is a flan you make out of courgettes, lots of cheese, eggs, and of course you put in flour or bread crumbs, so that, because courgettes, when they are cooked, they leave a lot of water. So you mix them all and then you put them in the oven. Sorry?
Fritada es diferente?
Fritada, well, actually some people call it fritada, but for me, if you say fritada, it means you fry them, because freír is to fry. In my part of the world, we call these almodrotes, but there are some other, like I think in Izmir or Salonika, they call them fritadas as well. Yeah, and so you can make this almodrote. You can make them with eggplants. It's always the same formula, and spinach and leeks, and they're all very tasty. So they are very also, if you like, dietet, it's good for a diet because there's nothing in it actually. No, I don't put any oil in it. You can add olive oil if you like, but I don't even put that. So just with the grease or oil of the cheese is enough for me to make the flan nice. Lots of cheese though, we have the yellow cheese, which is called kasher, and kashkaval in the Balkans, and we have the white cheese, which you probably know in the States as feta cheese. It's the same in Bulgaria because the whole of the Balkans use the same kind of cheeses. So enchinadas are the artichokes, and salad. And kofte is the meatballs con patatas al horno, with potatoes baked. Horno is the
Oven.
the oven. Yes, thank you. And okay, almodrote, yes. And almodrote de calabaza is always a favorite. I mean, kids like it, young people like it, adults like it, everybody likes it. The thing there is that when you do the courgettes, you have to really
Preserve.
them really well to get all the water out. Otherwise, it will be very kind of watery, liquid. We don't want any liquid. Okay, so let's read again. Who would like to read? So Ethan, why don't you read? And Noah, yes, go ahead. Ethan, you're Davut. And Noah, you're Mary.
Oh. Ethan?
Ethan, you gonna read? Okay, we lost Ethan. I can see Claude. Claude, you want to read? You're Davut. Unmute yourself, Claude. Claude, unmute. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is unmute.
Yes, now we can hear you. Go ahead.
No, but wait a minute. ¿Dónde está tu marido, Mary?
¿Dónde está?
Está tu marido, Mary.
Está en un concierto de música clásica. Le place la música.
¿Y tú no te place la música?
Sí, ma, hoy estoy guisando para la noche. Tenemos musafires.
¿Qué está guisando?
Estás.
¿Qué estás guisando?
Almodrote de calabazas, enchinadas, salata y koftes con patatas al horno.
Oh, menú maravilloso. A mí me place mucho almodrote de calabaza.
Sí, en mi casa a todos les place el almodrote.
Salud y verajá. Que vos se haga.
Merci mucho.
Okay, now you guys translate.
Oh my God.
In English, yes. How is your husband, Mary?
No, where is? Ande. It's the word that we learned today.
Yes.
Where is your husband?
Where is your husband, Mary?
I'm not sure what is concierto.
Concert.
Oh, concert. Oh, okay.
You always have to associate new words with all the vocabulary baggage that you have in your memories. Always associate, so they look like something that you know. Okay.
Okay. I think he's in a concert of classical music in Plaza of Música.
He likes. Le place la música. He likes the music. He likes music.
He likes. What? He likes the music.
Yeah.
Okay, and you, the music, you don't like the music?
It's just music. You don't put the in English. You put it in French. Ça ne te plaît pas la musique, mais but not in, it's French and Spanish and Portuguese and Ladino, they're all the same. So different from English. Okay. Go ahead.
I mean I like what was guisando?
Guisar is to cook.
Oh, I am cooking tonight. We have travelers.
No, musafires is visitors.
Oh, visitors. We have visitors.
We have guests. We have guests.
We have guests.
Okay? We have guests. Okay, musafires comes from the Turkish word misafir, and it's what is used. It's guests. Yes.
Okay.
¿Qué estás guisando?
So, what are you cooking?
What are you cooking? Sí, dovevo. Yes, I forget. I have to translate. What are you cooking?
We have zucchinis.
Zucchini flan, almodrote, yes. Then artichokes.
Artichokes, salad with kufta, which is a meatball, with what?
Potatoes, yes.
Potatoes and
oven.
And
baked potatoes. Baked.
Oh, baked potatoes. Orno is baked? Okay.
Orno is oven.
Oh, okay.
So
potatoes in the oven.
Potatoes in the oven, they become baked potatoes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What is the word for artichoke?
For ketchup?
No, artichoke.
Artichoke, injinaras.
Injinaras.
Injinaras, this is the word. Injinaras.
Injinaras. Okay.
It comes from an adaptation of the Turkish word enginar, actually. Yeah, okay, injinaras.
Injinara. Artichoke injinara, they were brought to Turkey by the Jew from Venice.
It's, yeah, most probable, yes.
No, I saw a conference and they spoke about it.
Oh,
that's oh, menu maravilloso. A mí me place mucho almodrote de calabaza.
So this is a wonderful menu, and I like.
This is a wonderful menu. To me, I like very much almodros.
The flan, the courgette flan. Courgette flan.
Yes.
Yes, in my house, a lot of I like a lot of.
A lot of people like the almodrote, the flan. So
okay. What is flan?
Flan, it's flan. It's something. Yeah. It's like well, look it up in the dictionary. I can't explain it to you. It's flan. It's like a börek in Turkish.
Oh, okay. I don't know what is kugel either. Okay. Okay.
So this is important. Salud y beraja que você haga. This is a good wish.
Good wish. Se haga. Bon.
So may it be, so learn this because it's like a salud y beraja is when you say that when you eat something, let it be for you health and like a beraja, so you know, may it be good for you. Okay, and then merci.
What is que você haga?
Que você haga, well, we're coming to that. May it be. So it's this aga is the subjunctive form of the azer. Okay, so but we won't get into that. Just learn that phrase as it is. Okay, it will be good for you.
Okay. Salud y beraja.
Salud y beraja. Just, I mean, you don't even need to say que você haga. You can just say salud y beraja. you know, when you offer somebody to eat something and then they say, muy hermoso, and you say salud y bereja. Okay, so this is the verb placer, it's to like, and it's a very different kind of verb. So you really, really have to learn it well, because it's different from what you know. So me place means I like, but to me like, that's what it actually means. To me like. Te place, you like. Le place, he or she likes. Mos place, we like. Vos place, you like. Les place, they like. So I will go over that again. We won't have time to do these texts, which I wrote, but because it's, we are already past time, but do you want to do the song?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So let's, yeah, the song is nice always, right? So, okay, so this is a very famous song, Avrime Galanika. So just imagine a Romeo and Juliet type of couple. The guy comes kind of nighttime and tries to get the girl to open the door for him, and you know, he wants to see her maybe come out. So let us see. Avrime Galanika, so open the door. Que ya va amanecer, it's almost morning. And the girl says, okay, I would, but my Avriria Vozavro, my handsome love, and I don't sleep nights because I, you know, live thinking of you. And then she gives a lot of excuses. So here we go. Let's listen to the song.
Avrime Galanika, que ya va amanecer. Avrime Galanika, que ya va amanecer. Avrime Vozavro, mi lindo amor. La noche no durmo pensando a vos. Mi padre está menando, mozo yerno. Mi padre está menando, mozo yerno. A matarte la lucecita, así se dormirá. A matarte la lucecita, así se echará. Mi padre está cosiendo, mozo yerno. Mi padre está cosiendo, mozo yerno. De la alcuchita, así se dormirá. De la alcuchita, así se echará. Mi hermano está escribiendo, mozo oyendo. Mi hermano está escribiendo, mozo oyendo. Así se dormirá. De la pendonica, así se echará. Avrime Galanika, que ya va a amanecer. Avrime Galanika, que ya va a amanecer. Avrime Vozavro, mi lindo
amor, la noche no.
pensando a vos.
Okay, I think that's enough.
I have a question, Karen.
Yes.
You know where it says si se dormirá, si se echará, and I learned it with así, and I hear the man singing. He's also saying así. Should it be ansí? Should it be así, or should it be just sí?
Sí se dormirá.
Because when he was singing, he was saying así.
Yeah, okay. Okay, also could be possible. In this way, it would mean then, in this way, he will,
right.
If you turn off his light, in this way, he's going to sleep. Yes, also possible.
Oh, okay.
Karen, I also have a question. It says pedrelde.
Yes.
Should it be pedredle?
No,
I learned it
pedrelde. No, pedrelde.
Pedrelde.
Yeah, it's correct.
What? I mean,
Look. It means, well, actually, he's using the plural form of the imperative.
command. But what is the infinitive? Pedrel?
No.
Pedrer.
Yeah, but she's right, Miriam. You're right. It should be le at the end rather than de.
Like
Pedrel. It's this L here is the le that you want to see.
Uh-huh.
So pedrel de means you, the usted form that we don't use in Ladino. So pedrel de la algugica, you lose the needle. That the le that you want is the L, just L here, because it kind of comes together.
Oh, okay.
So it gets transposed between the L and the D for because it's easier to pronounce, or why?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like in French you have the liaisons. It's the same thing. They come together. It's like me enamoro. When you say me enamoro, you don't say me enamoro, but you join the two es, and me enamoro, it becomes a me enamoro. Or you say, for example, yo soy de Istanbul, yo soy de Istanbul, instead of saying yo soy de Istanbul, you say yo soy de Istanbul, and you just join the two because it's it's a bit difficult or not practical, let us say. So you will also learn that's why it's good to sing, so that you get to the feel of the language itself. Okay, so, and then as usual, we have reading materials and music. Go to IstanbulSephardicCenter.com. And I told you about the wonderful books, 2 volumes of Proverbs and Idioms in the same site. We also have another one that just arrived from Bulgaria, 3,200 Proverbs and Idioms, but they don't have meanings, or just the Bulgarian, translated into Bulgarian. But these are translated into 2-3 languages. So, okay, so al vernos la semana que viene, amigos, and I'll see you next week. Have a great week.
Al vernos.
Al vernos.
Gracias. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Al vernos. Muchas gracias.